What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. We are here this lovely, lovely night. We just finished up. Let me tell y'all. Okay, let's get to this intro, and we're gonna get right into the video. I need you all to share this live, share with your family and friends because we got a lot to discuss. All right, y'all. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. The real journalists have entered the building with great entertainment. Not everybody can definitely say that. People went to school for decades and they don't have a personality. They just definitely don't have a personality. I don't know why a journalist, Mr. Dennis, is in the chat saying, quote, "Why are you using my name as clickbait?" First and foremost, I would answer your questions when I feel like it. First and foremost, we are going to get into this conversation and have a talk. We didn't invite Dennis Bryon to come in. He said he's retired from being a journalist when we DM'd him. So I don't know how he found out about our YouTube channel to ask us a question as though I owe him to answer the question. I really don't. It's very boring in my book. Very, very boring. And I don't have to answer that question. Last time I checked in the Constitution, there is no such thing as clickbait. That is something that ghetto people from the hood, from Section 8 housing, came up with something called clickbait. Who gives a darn? Bait is catching you in to watch the show, and then you click. All right. So again, we are here. I don't understand why these journalists, they spending all this time. Shouldn't they be typing up an article? They're all right here on our chat. You got Megan Cuden, the slave master great-great-granddaughter. She commenting to Armon Wiggins, talking about saying some stuff. And here you go, another journalist. Shouldn't he be typing the paper? Shouldn't he be going visiting Johnny Cochran grave and all that, putting flowers up there? Because you showed a picture of him as though that's something to brag. Show us some recent. Because that's way back in the day. Johnny Cochran is 6 feet deep. So give us some recent. Anyway, so I just don't understand why he's in my chat asking me a question as though I owe him an answer. Okay, but I'm going to give him an answer, but it's just going to be my way. Okay, I don't understand that at all. These so-called journalists supposed to be working at CNN, MSNBC, but they on Instagram with 10 viewers. Why you ain't on CNN? Why you on MSNBC? Why you ain't on the New York Post? Why you're not one of the lead writers of TMZ? You're on Instagram with bad equipment. Equipment don't work. People get on the live. They can't hardly hear what's going on. It's breaking all up. You supposed to be so rich and so a journalist. Why you ain't got your equipment together? I'm just going to say that right then and there. We're just going to keep it a little bit early. Why you ain't got your equipment early and all of that. And so here we go. Let's just go right ahead and just dive on right into the conversation because he in here. So let's get into it. Dennis Bryon with his sunglasses on. He decided to go out and talk about this situation. And we're talking about Armon Wiggins and it wasn't saying Milagro Graham's name. He's supposed to be so much of a journalist, but I guess Milagro Graham's got him shook. He got his shades on and with a computer, the equipment wasn't working at all. If he took off the shades and spend that money on the equipment, maybe it would work. So he decided to talk about Armon Wiggins. Now, before we get into Armon Wiggins and Mr. The journalist, don't I know him, situation, we decided to go out and go to his IG page. It was very, very dry over there, very, very boring. I had to sit through all the technical difficulties sitting through all of that, and the connection was not working. So I had to fast forward to Armon Wiggins, the piece of him playing his content. And then he started dragging Armon Wiggins, saying that he's not a real journalist, saying that he is Milagro Graham's side piece. He needs to get away from Milagro Grams. He's saying that go out there, put boots on the ground. He talking about how he travel around America and how he putting boots on, how he visit crime scenes. He haven't been to a crime scene in so long. The last time I seen him been to the scene, he was visiting Tasha K house, asking questions about Tasha K, not no crime scene. But he was just doing all this type of stuff and just talking. And then he had the audacity to show a picture of him and Johnny Cochran as though we was going to be like, oh my gosh, he's with Johnny Cochran. Johnny Cochran makes so gone. I can understand if you had a picture with Ben Crump. Give us some recent. And it's give us some recent instead of giving a picture of Johnny Cochran. Give me a recent picture of Ben Crump. You got a picture when you was in your 20s. You got gray hair right now, and we're all having gray hair because when you're supposed to have gray hair, you're supposed to have wisdom. Obviously, you don't have that. You just have the gray hair. You don't have the wisdom. They won't see you. I got to. You don't have the wisdom. You come up in my chat asking me a question as though I owe you an answer. I don't owe you anything. Only thing I owe you is all my people is entertain them. Gone out with that type of stuff. You went to college. I don't know if you went to Westwood College or ITT Tech. I don't know what college you went to become a journalist. But again, this is a new town. This is a new way. When you went to school, there was no internet. When you went to school, there was no YouTube. When you went to school, there was no Twitter. When you went to school, there was no TikTok. When you went to school, there wasn't even an internet. But things have shifted. I am a journalist, and I don't care if you don't like it. I am a journalist. If we can go around calling men, women, man, women, man, he, she, we, whatever. I feel like I'm a journalist and respect my feeling in this month. I feel so prideful this month. It's Pride Month. I feel so prideful. I'm gay. I'm extremely happy because gay means happy. So as of right now, this is how I feel. I feel like I'm an award winner journalist. Award winner. I won multiple Emmys, multiple black black awards all over Emmys. That's how I feel. Since we talking about feeling, I'm so prideful, and I feel like I'm an award winner journalist. I'm award winner, break many stories. I believe I am the new day version of Barbara Walters. The only difference between me, I'm tall and thicker and got a cocked eye. So we're definitely here having a conversation, and Dennis Byron, he was talking about throwing shade at Milagro Grams because he decided to go out here and post a tweet. Let's get into his tweet. He decided to post all over the social media world. He decided to jump up out the bushes, but he won't hit that link because maybe his connection probably don't work. But let's drop it just in case if he want to hit the link. We're not asking him, but since he want to ask me a question, be a man enough. You an elder, and one thing I know about elders, they put an address on it. So if you want an answer to the question, you hit it. We can have dialogue right here on the Wiley Show. Okay, so he was just talking, showing a picture with him and Johnny Cochran. Then he was promoting TMZ. Now, you black. You supposed to be black media, and you working for another institute. You almost 50, 60, almost 60-some years old, still working for the white man. When you going to create your own entity, your own version of TMZ? You working for a whole nother entity. But I understand you got a check is a check, but obviously them TMZ checks is low because your connection wasn't even right when you was trying to tell us a story. That internet connection wasn't right. It was giving me cricket. It was really giving me cricket. Audio was all out of place. And so when we're having this conversation, we're throwing out shots at Armon Wiggins and Milagro Grams and saying that Armon shouldn't team up with Milagro Grams and the Milagro Grams is bad. But you can't, Armon Wiggins is a drug addict. He had done cocaine. It was leaking out of his nose, allegedly. That's what the streets were saying. So him working with Milagro, he no different. If you would have done your research, journalist, he have called black women monkeys. He have called black women bees. He have pulled up to a black woman in her face because she didn't even pay for $40 French fries. So for you to paint this picture that Milagro Grams is so evil and she just such a book, let's run down the history of Armon Wiggins. He ain't no poodle. He ain't no angel. He ain't sweet. He's sour and high. So again, let's keep it a stack, because I felt like you tried to paint this picture and throw out shots at Milagro Grams, saying that she can't talk to the sheriff, I'm sorry, and talk to the courts and get information. That's a flat out lie. How you don't know if she got the connection? Last time I checked, when Tasha K, she got the recordings of R. Kelly, and it was a worker that worked there because she was a wino. Who we not know that she got somebody from her team, from the Mob Radio team, that is out there giving her tea? You don't know that. That's your assumption. You assuming that you don't know that. How are we just going to automatically take your word that you got a source, but then we can't take Milagro Graham's word that she ain't the one that's having an arrest warrant because she ain't in the system? So how are we going to be able to take your word, and your word is bond, but then we have to take your word when you criticize and saying that Milagro is telling a lie? Have several seats, sir. Now, one thing I can say about when Armon Wiggins was saying, yes, you have to give us credit when you're using our story, okay? You have to definitely give us credit when you're using our story, because, again, we have to keep this 100% a stack. When you come on in here and when you're using a story from The Wiley Show, you have to definitely give The Wiley Show credit if you're using my material, yes. And I also believe that Armon Wiggins have not believed in those principles, because he gets stories from Wiley, steals my stuff, steals my sermons, put a little alcohol and cocaine in it. But you got that from The Wiley Show. I am the originator. You did not give me credit. So don't cry now, cry me a river, that the Shade Room and Angie and all of those people ain't giving you credit, ain't posting you, because you a hypocrite, because you don't give credit. Now, Milagro is exempt, because anytime she gets something from The Wiley Show, she gives me credit. You don't do that. You get in your feelings, you get in that high rise, you smoke that coke, you do all type of devilish things, and you're upset because now today everybody was giving credit to Megan Cuniff, okay, but you're no different than the Shade Room. You are wicked and perverted, because when you go live, you don't give credit to Nosy Ho when it was Nosy Ho exclusive. You didn't get credit to Willie, the guy that's out there, Willie Vanilli. It was another YouTuber. You stole his exclusive, and you just said the YouTuber. You didn't give him credit and said his name. Should I go down the line? You have stole stuff from other bloggers and did not give them their proper credit. So please, I can only stand with you, sir, if you're right. If you were actually giving credit to me and others, but you have not done that. You have not done that at all. So please save me with that. Now, he said he was on his way to the gym. There's no need to work out if you're on cocaine and crack, because that crack gonna eat up all that fat. So he's claiming that he's at the gym. And the reason why I say Armon Wiggins in this regard, he don't do his research. Armon Wiggins just listened to his audience. Well, I heard that you were dragging me. This is what I heard. You should have got a clear understanding what you heard, and then you have to repeat it. And if I was Dennis Byron, maybe a little touchy, a little older, I want to repeat nothing. I would say, listen, sir, go back and hit the replay. We'll revisit this. I'm not about to repeat what I said to you, sir. I've been on here for 3 hours. My equipment ain't working. My glasses is foggy. I'm hungry. I'm ready to fill on myself. And I got to go help the white man TMZ to break a story and hope they give me a couple crumbs. So and then he was talking about, I didn't hear what you said. What did you say? He didn't go and do his proper research. Armon is getting very lazy. He depends on his audience, and most of them is a bunch of drunks, because they ain't going to do nothing but lie and give him half-cooked information, and he takes the half-cooked information as though it is facts. Now, one thing I could agree with the journalist, Mr. Dennis Byron, because he want to sleep with Nikat. Now, he want to sleep with her. He said that Nikat Knight is a blogger and she is a journalist. Well, if Nikat Knight is a journalist, so is Milagro Grams. Milagro Grams have broke stories and broke down tea with the story, came up with the story, broke it down, asked questions, interviewed victims. Whether you was on her side or not, she have done so. You just don't agree with her theory, but she have also is a journalist, in my humble opinion, because if you're going to say a woman that sell underwear and bras from China and then sell it for 300% more than what it's worth, and it was made in a sweatshop in Wuhan, China, for about 2 cents, and you're going to call her a journalist because she's in the bed with the slave master, great granddaughter Megan Cuniff, why we can't say that Milagro Grams is a journalist? Okay, you know what I'm saying? So don't give me that trying to pin us against each other because you're trying to be in the bed with Megan Cuniff so you can get you a bigger fat check so they can call you Dennis Byron, the blogger or something. You want to get some clout. Because obviously I knew this story is a cock-a-boo-boo, because until I see in a restaurant somebody in handcuffs, I ain't worried about it. Then you talking about, well, We want to protect the victim for the victim's safety. Well, you the one that put out the tweets. If you want that victim to be protected, then why are you up there spilling tea, sir? You can't tell me that you want her to be protected and you out here sending two tweets. You sent two tweets out here telling the situation. Let's go to the tweet that you sent. If I still have the tweets in my show here, I believe I still do have the tweets in my show here. And you have tweet number one. I believe this is what said, breaking according to my Los Angeles sources. An arrest warrant has been issued for a blogger for alleged threats made related to Tory Lane's case. This is a developing story. Another tweet. According to my source, the alleged threat of violence was made using a computer device, and the alleged victim believed the threat was serious. So you said all this, and now people are alluding to that Milagro Grams is the person. So, and then you were saying, well, I didn't say no names, and if it ain't her, then why are you acting like guilty? So you playing around the bush. Give us an answer and stop dancing around this, sir, with those sunglasses. Now, what I will say this, though, regardless of it all, we're going to always cover stories. Whether you call me a journalist or not a journalist, most journalists is suffering. That's why they on YouTube getting a click and a view. Megan Cunha tried to do YouTube. She can't even crack 1,000. Let's be clear. She have a YouTube channel, can't even crack 1,000 views on her channel because we don't care. You don't have the personality. Yes, you can write thoroughly right, but most people ain't paying no $10 to read your articles. They're going to wait for free, wait for Wiley, go live. Go to WileyTheTroll.com where you don't have to pay. You can go there for free, see what the tea going on, click on the article, read the article for free. You ain't got to subscribe for $10 and give your credit card and all that type of stuff. You can get that information for free, and then you can get you can get the highlights on the YouTube channel quick and for free. So why would we wait for y'all to write a 12-page article? Nobody's in their right mind. This particular base is not reading a 12-part article. Okay? We're not reading a 12-part article. We're not reading a 12-part article at all. This is what I'm saying. We're not reading a 12-part article when we come in this particular situation. This is a more so a quick, fast, easy society. This is about maybe if you can't put it in a sentence, a couple of words, then you lost the artist. You try to do you trying to do 15 pages. You ain't nobody gonna read a 15-page article. That's just not gonna happen. Not the urban market. The urban market wanted quick, fast, and easy. Easy access is what they need, is what they want. Okay, all right. So that's just how that goes. So again, we are here live in the chat. We had to dive into this story. Let me see what y'all comments are saying. It may be a fake account. Who cares if it is? We're gonna respond to it. Most it could be a real one. You know, these journalists, they get fake accounts all day. So I'm reading the comments here. Maybe a fake. Okay. I also see another member in here. I don't even know who she is. We have another member here that's laughing emojis. Hey, I see my members in here. We have another member here. Crystal said, "What did Wiley Wiley didn't make up a fake. Yeah, I didn't make up a fake account. They said this man is a liar and he called up. KLE said that. Crystal said, hey, Wiley in chat. All my members that's in here showing love. God bless you, KLE. Thank you so very much. Love Maria said, you are whatever you call yourself. Look at Love Maria. I love that. So beautiful. Emirates laughing emoji. We have another member in here. Tasha Nicole said, get your Wiley Show merchandise. Hi, Tasha Nicole. Love Maria said, okay, Wiley, forgot to change the time on again. Okay, no, I'm not changing the time. I'm live. Okay, so we are all caught up with the members that is in the house. Okay, thank you, members, showing love. Thank you, Love Maria, for showing love. Now, I want to say this. We will continue to dive into this situation. Whenever somebody get in handcuffs, we will break this story to you live on www.wileythetroll.com, and we will also give you the video version on the YouTube channel. Okay? If you want me to read your comment, you must become a member, or you send a super sticker. Until then, I cannot read your comment out loud. Emma said, yes. Hi. How you doing? So shout out to our moderators. I see our moderators in the house. And shout out to all our moderators that are here. We definitely got to dive into it. So that was that. Hi, y'all. Okay, so today has been such a busy day. Let me put my logo back up here. Today has been such a busy day. of content. And so today, we decided to go to our channel, and we decided to, um, you know, have a conversation with Amir. He was a fellow panelist that had worked on All About the Tea, the panel. I was invited by Monica to come on to give my commentary of the Real Housewives of Potomac. It was Monica, Amir, myself, and Buffy from Married to Medicine. So we were on there talking. So I thought about him. I saw him a lot in the chat. I said, hey, this would be a great collaboration. You come on the show because you're so political. You are a white liberal, or you are a person of color. I don't know how his name. I look at him as he white. He can really be white if he. I believe he is. Anyway, but he's part of the community. So I said, okay, this is Pride Month, and let's talk political. So I sent him a DM about the topics that we were going to talk about. We was going to talk about Martha Stewart, President Donald J. Trump, and Senator Tim Scott. So those were the three topics that we were talking about. And so, of course, my show is different. I am not, I'm a free thinker, right? Everybody should be a free thinker. So everything was going good for the episode. If you all did not go see that episode, I will drop that in the comments. Give me a second here. I'm going to drop it in the comments if you all did not get to see that particular episode, because it was a great episode there, and it was awesome. It was an awesome episode that we had when it came to that. So give me a second while I drop it in here, because it was just a great episode, right? You go into the video tab, and almost 600 views. It would have been over 1,000, but we accidentally leaked the number, and we had to re-air it, and then trying to blur it. And I said, but just put a new one. So make sure y'all go see that, and I'll reshare it as well. So if y'all didn't get a chance to, I'll re-air it for those that want to be a part of the live chat. But that video that we did was definitely good. So everything was on good. We talked about all the topic, Martha Stewart. Everything was good. We were talking. He was talking. People said I overtalked him. I didn't overtalk him at all. Then we got to the conversation about transgender. So we were talking about the transgender community, and he made a statement and said that he don't follow President Biden. He's not going to follow President Biden because President Biden is transphobic, and he's also homophobic. So he's not going to follow him at all. So when that happened, I said, okay, well, let's dive into this conversation, homophobic and transphobic. And he's racist. He said transphobic and racist, right? I said, well, what do you think about President Biden? And so he didn't catch a bait on that. He said, well, I don't know who I'm going to vote for. So then we get on the community. And so I was given my example of the trans community. And he automatically said, I don't believe in transphobia. And I want to make that clear. I'm not transphobic. What I was saying and giving an example that the Republican Party, they're using this example that men should not play in women's sports. That example, a lot of African-American women believe that men should not play in women's sports. And a lot of African-American women feel that they should not be called a cisgender woman. They are women, period. And so this is what I've been told by Black women. So we were having this conversation, and of course, he's not Black, and of course, he's an ally of the trans community, and I had my own thoughts. As many other trans women, Flame Monroe believe in a lot of things that she believe in, and she believe in most of the things I believe in. And so I was just giving my thoughts, and he said, well, why I can't be on the platform? I got to go. Bye, sayonara, because we will continue to do the show, because it was one particular comment, and this is why I love reading the comments, because it let me see, what did people see in the comments? Okay. So on that particular video that we did with Amir, I want to read that comment here. And they said, give me a second while I put it on here. They said, I love Amir. He's smart and light energy, constructive with it. Feed off your guests. We can see Amir's discomfort through his sudden silence and body language, but you overtalked him until he gave up and left when you finally stop talking, instead of saying it's not transphobic, maybe ask why you think it is transphobic. No, he have already had his mind made up. But it was another comment in here that I want to add and talk about. It was under my community post. So on my community post, I asked a question under my community post. I asked a question. I said, "Did you enjoy Amir on the Wiley Show today?" Question. Yes, 45% said yes. 55% said no. They said it right then and there. Um, Someone said no. If he got up on the line, he should be able to effectively communicate, even if he doesn't agree. Then the way he left showed how much respect he has for you. It was rude, so no, he was trash for that. Another person said, Wiley, I did, but I hope I don't offend him, though. But I have to say, when two grown people talk and opinions come up, there shouldn't be sensitivity to where emotions get caught up. He should have stayed on the live, but I don't. In this day and age, we live in a highly sensitive society. And so that's how it was. Highly sensitive society is what that person was saying. So people were having this conversation, and we had a real in-depth conversation, and it was very peaceful on the live. There was no confrontation in the chat. Everybody was at peace. And so, and no one called in. And that's why we had the live, and we posted the live in the chat, so you all can go see it, because it was definitely a great conversation between us, of course. And then, of course, we reached out. We tagged Amir on IG, and we said, hey, we have to agree to disagree. Thank you for coming on the show. And we reached out to him, and he responded. And so we had these conversations with him, and that's what we are moving in a direction where we will have tough conversations. And this really was light. You know what I'm saying? Very light. Someone said, I thought it was disrespectful and lacked emotional intelligence from Amir's end, in my opinion. That is what Dreams Weaver Pisces said, one of our faithful members. So that'll let you know people were watching, because one of my critics, they would say, hey, Wiley, we want you to talk about a different subject. So that particular day, today, we did. We talked, and we always talk about different subjects. So we talked about a different subject. And all of those people, because we have a list in my phone, shout out to my new moderator. We have two new moderators. One is anonymous that you won't see, just say in the chat, and one you see in the chat. But this new moderator, they will take screenshots of all the critics saying, all you talk about, blah, 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 get some new content. And this particular person sent me all those comments. Not one of them was in that live about that subject matter. That was not there. So, not one of them. And there was a lot of people that would say that. Not one of them were in that live. And they all was notified that we were live. They were not there. So when people talk up and say this is what you all talk about, clearly that is a bald-faced lie, because we have debunked that lie yet again. All right. They said, Tasha Nicole said he hung up quick. He hung up quick. And so it will be people that you will talk to and you will have disagreements with. It will be those type of people. It will be people on the other side of the aisle that will say some very things that will disagree with, as long as they're not insulting you personally about your looks or whatever. But if they're just having an argument that you disagree with, as a good debate, you give a counter argument. You try to challenge that argument to make your point. But just running away, that make the person, whether you agree with that person point or not, that make that person feel like he had won. Because if you walk away, that literally just said, hey, that made that person runs. That person had win. They said, Dreamweaver said, you held your own, Wiley. It was good a conversation with hard truths in America, unfortunately. There we go. All right. So yeah, we was having that whole entire conversation because we had to have that conversation. It was a conversation that was greatly needed in America. We had to have it. Somebody said nothing wrong with a healthy debate. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with having a debate about a subject that is going on in America that everybody is talking about. So it was a good show. So we have more shows like that. We had another good show. I'm not gonna give away what it's gonna be about. You just have to tune in. But they keep reschedule. So whenever they can come on, it's gonna be fun. It's going to be lit. Okay. It's going to be lit. And so we will open up the phone lines and we will allow you all to call in. I don't know if anybody want to say something now about that, but I'm gonna just follow the spirit here. But I don't know if anybody else want to call in and speak about that. Just really quickly, if y'all want to call in and say, hey, I want to speak about that really quickly. I have a thought that I want to do because I don't want to make it too late with this particular subject matter. Was that disrespectful? What could I've what give me constructive criticism when it comes to stuff like that. Thank you so very much. So we will definitely love to talk about it. Here we go. Okay. Okay, we're live. So we can put the number on the screen. So if anybody want to say something really quickly, it's about 11:05 on the East Coast, 10:05 Central, on 8:05 on the West Coast. Someone said, very telling. Someone said, oh, hey, Stella Rosa Black. I see that. That's what Love Maria said. Also, okay, I see my member was there. Okay, so we just had it in there. All right, we have that open if anybody want to dive in and have their conversation. Input on that. All right. Okay, so will we? That's we got more shows like that. We got more shows, and we were planning on doing this episode a while, but due to our scheduling, we finally was able to do it today. So we got some more topic to talk about. All right. This live is brought to you by www.waterthetroll.com. Now, let's get into this lawsuit, and I'm going to give you all the backstory of this lawsuit when it comes to stuff like that. So let's bring up Bishop Whitehead and also Tasha K. So, of course, we broke a story on waterthetroll.com. Nobody had a copy of the court documents. We had a copy of the court documents because we worked very closely with the bishop. We stand with Bishop Whitehead in his quest for justice. So we want to definitely talk about this lawsuit, the court documents here. It is all on waterthetroll.com. We pinned it. Go see it right now. So, of course, this is going to, I want to make sure I can read the chat today so I can see the chat and see y'all. Okay. So this is on the Supreme Court of the state of New York, County of Kings. Now, apparently, a little backstory, Tasha K was trashing Lamar Whitehead and said very nasty things about him and Foxy Brown. So let's read this. It said, Lamar Whitehead, plaintiff, Latasha Transrena Kebe, a.k.a. Latasha Transrena Howard, Tasha K Live, Yeeland Entertainment, LLC, Tasha K Live defendants. This is the summons. Okay. I said to the above named defendants, you are hereby summoned to answer the complaint in this action and to serve the copy of your answer, or if the complaint is not served with this summons, to serve notice of appearance on the plaintiff's attorney within 20 days after the service of this summons, exclusive of the day of service, or within 30 days after the service is complete. There's his lawyer is there. We got all that information. He's represented by Mr. Bryon Ponder. They said an introduction. This case is concerning defamation and violation of the New York right of privacy statutes. The plaintiff, Lamar Whitehead, also known as Bishop Whitehead, plaintiff Lamar Whitehead, plaintiff or Bishop Whitehead is an individual. Plaintiff is a pastor, founder of the Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, Inc., LOTIM, is headquartered on its main campus located in Brooklyn, New York. Bishop Whitehead is a dramatic preacher and prophet, teacher, community leader, and entrepreneur. Bishop Whitehead entrepreneurship includes real estate investing and commercial real estate. Bishop Whitehead is a visionary whose influence have made its impression both in the church and the world. Bishop Whitehead has a genuine love for God's people, especially for the millennium and younger generation. Bishop Whitehead Ministry at LOTIM empowers his people through the word of God. Bishop Whitehead Ministry focuses on spiritual liberty, educational development, culture exposure, political activism, and economic awareness. Bishop Whitehead is firm in his belief in the Word of God and the power of transformation through God's love and grace. Bishop Whitehead's life has been a witness that purpose is found in pain and that God can turn a life of trials into a life of testimony and great joy. Bishop Whitehead's life has been a witness that the purpose is found in pain, that God can turn a life of trials into a life of testimony and great joy. Bishop Whitehead endeavors is to now share his wealth of knowledge through the gifts God has given him to empower, inspire, assist God's people in finding their purpose through understanding their process, which lead to them ultimately to obtaining the promise. Bishop Whitehead has a loving family with his loving wife, Asia Whitehead, and 4 beautiful children. Defendant Latasha transmitted Kibi, aka Latasha transmitted Howard, DBA Tasha K Live. Defendant Tasha K Live is an individual. Tasha K is a media personality, blogger, and YouTuber. Tasha K earns a living from advertising income from her various media outlets. Tasha K came into prominence for her scandalous, engaging content on her YouTube channel, Unwind with Tasha K. Tasha K YouTube channel has over 1.9 million subscribers and website. Tasha K YouTube page description read over 1 million wino strong worldwide entertainment blogger and a queen of exclusive celebrity gossip. www. Oh, wait. www.whythetroll.com. Wait. Hold on. That's a lie. Wait a minute. What did I do? Hold on, y'all. I was just reading. Let me go. Let me scroll back down here. Okay. It added various media out www.TashaKLive.com. Okay. As of June 6, 2023, Tasha K YouTube page has had at least 228 million views. Tasha K also posts her content on her website show, Tasha K Live, at www.TashaKLive.com. Tasha K also in various social media platforms and applications. Tasha K is on Instagram or IG. Tasha K has at least 445,000 followers on Instagram. Tasha K on her Instagram profile states news personality, wine, gossip, comedy. We hashtag winos. We are all the S word. Sip heavy. They also have this Tasha K on her Instagram profile for biography, solicit ad with her email ads at TashaKLive.com. Tasha K in the link tree on her Instagram profile biography leads to a page that solicits advertisers with a link bar entitled Advertise with Tasha K. Tasha K on Facebook, they said Tasha K have at least 196,000 followers on her Facebook page. Tasha K intro section of her page solicits for advertisers, reads as follow: wine, gossip, comedy. We winos are all with all the ish. And they said Tasha K is on Twitter. Tasha K Twitter page have 35,000 followers and over 335,000 and over 35,000 followers. Okay, 900 followers. Tasha K on her Twitter platform solicit for advertisers and reads as follows for ads, email. They got the email there. Defendant, he is it Yellen Entertainment LLC. ABL Tasha K Live. Yellen Entertainment is a foreign limited liability company. Upon information, I believe Yellen Entertainment principal address. They got the address in there. They got the mailing address in there. There's upon belief. They got all the address of the new company. They said upon this information, believe Yellen Entertainment member is Tasha K husband. Upon information, Yellen Entertainment was organized on about May 31st, 2023. Upon information, Yellen Entertainment was organized at an alter ego of Tasha K or merge the business conduit for Tasha K activity alleged herein. Upon information and belief, Yellen Entertainment regularly transaction business throughout the United States, including but not limited to within the state of New York, Kings County. Upon information and belief, Yellen Entertainment allegedly committed one or more torts acts within the state of New York, Kings County, including defamation against Bishop Whitehead. Now, these are the allegations, okay? Factual allegations. 47, plaintiff repeats and realleges that the allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 46 verbatim. Tasha K produces and hosts and publishes video content online at her website, TashaKLive.com. Social media including but not limited to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and other media applications under the title Tasha K Live and or Unwind with Tasha K. Yellen Entertainment produces, hosts, and publishes video content online at its website, TashaKLive.com. Social media included but not limited to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and other media applications under title Tasha K Live and or Unwind with Tasha K. Tasha K uses her online platform to maliciously publish false rumors and slanderous false information concerning Bishop Whitehead for their financial gain. Upon information and belief, Tasha K does the foregoing to draw many individuals to her website, TashaKLive.com, social media, including but not limited to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and other media applications under the title Tasha K Live and or Unwind with Tasha K. Ellen Entertainment uses its online platform to maliciously publish false rumors, slanderous false information concerning Bishop Whitehead for their financial gain. Upon information, I believe, Yellen Entertainment does or produce the foregoing to draw many individuals to her website, TashaKLive.com. Social media, including but not limited to Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and other media applications under the title Tasha K Live and or Unwind with Tasha K. Upon information and belief, or on about late May 2023, Tasha K targeted Bishop Whitehead and maliciously began to making false, injurious statements regarding Bishop Whitehead on her website, TashaKLive.com, social media including but not limited to YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, and other media applications under the title Tasha K Live and or Unwind with Tasha K. Upon information and belief, on or about late May 2023, Yella Entertainment via Tasha K targeted Bishop Whitehead and maliciously began making false statements regarding Bishop Whitehead on her website, social media including but not limited to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and other media applications under the title Tasha K Live and or Unwind with Tasha K. On and about May 2023, Tasha K said published online video content specifically concerning Bishop Whitehead by reference that the U.S. government found that you, Bishop Whitehead, brought your Bishop Whitehead $2 million mansion with only $10 in the bank. And on about May 2023, Tasha K said, speaking about Bishop Whitehead, this is a quote, "The MFer tried to use me, Latasha Kebe, to intimidate witnesses in a criminal case." On or about May 2023, Tasha K and Helen Entertainment published online video content specifically concerning Bishop Whitehead by reference that Foxy Brown was his Bishop Whitehead connect and has been helping him, Bishop Whitehead, with his Bishop Whitehead so-called credit card fraud using MFer's identity to get credit cards. She, Foxy Brown, was one that will tell him Bishop Whitehead is hot, is cold, do this, do that. On and about May 2023, Tasha K said and published online specifically concerning Bishop Whitehead by reference. So apparently, let me tell you that Bishop Whitehead did. The church that Bishop Whitehead had wasn't a church that he brought. Bishop Whitehead knew the owners of the church. They needed to refinance their church, but couldn't do it, but didn't have the credit to do it. So what he did was told them to transfer the deed to his name. They were supposed to go to the church to refinance to get a lower rate. Hell, Bishop Whitehead gave the church back to them at the rate. It was supposed to be an even exchange like that. But I guess they took too long to do the refinance, or it didn't work out. So Bishop Whitehead did what he evicted them out of his property because they signed the deed over to him. Bishop Whitehead. Now Bishop Whitehead evicted them right in the middle of his federal investigations, which could be considered fraud. On about May 2023, Tasha K said, this is a quote in the document. They said the effing United States Justice Department is going to get a gag order on him, so Bishop Whitehead can't talk about a goddamn thing online. She also said, this is another quote that she said in this alleged video. She said, N-word, your you are MFers assets are frozen. On and about May 2023, foregoing highlighted quote statements in paragraph 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and 61 were spoken by Tasha K and spoken and published online and internet in the form of audio, video content specifically concerning Bishop Whitehead by reference. So this goes on and on and on about what she said about Bishop Whitehead on her app, just being very disrespectful to Bishop Whitehead with lies and using pictures, advertising Bishop Whitehead's name to get people to subscribe to her app. Then also they said the first cause of action, defamation, slander. They said the plaintiff repeat and realize the allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 94. They said Tasha K and Yellen Entertainment are jointly severely liable to Bishop Whitehead for the defamation and slander for Tasha K speaking in Tasha K and Yellen Entertainment published in or about May 2023 online audio video content specifically concerning Bishop Whitehead by referencing stating that the United States government found that Bishop Whitehead brought his $2 million mansion with only $10 in the bank. She also this is also in the court paperwork here. They said referencing that the MFer Bishop Whitehead tried to use me, Tasha K, to intimidate witnesses in a criminal case. Also, they said in this court document, Foxy Brown was his connect and has been helping him with his so-called credit card fraud, using MF's identity to get credit card. And Foxy Brown was one of them will tell Bishop it's hot or cold, do this, do that. And then she also said, so apparently, let me tell you that the bishop did, and then talked about the church, and it went and repeated that about the church, about how the United States government going to give a gag order. They talk about all this stuff. They just really break it down when it comes to stuff like that. Of course, we reached out to Foxy Brown team, and they have said they do not have ever ran a credit card fraud for Lamar Whitehead, a.k.a. Bishop Whitehead. So when we went to Bishop Whitehead Live, he's suing her for $360 million. Yes, $360 million. 360, not 60 million, but $360 million. That is what he is suing Tasha K for. Now, he's not going to get $360 million. Because he's in the back of the line. And let me tell you why he's in the back of the line. Number one, Tasha K, I've already got a lawsuit with had a lawsuit in court with Cardi, right? Cardi still haven't, only she collected about $10,000. So it's no way in the world that he's going to get $360 million from Tasha, because she don't have 360. But she got to take this serious though, because if she don't answer this lawsuit, she can get a default judgment and he can go out there and garnish her assets. There's not much of it left. And so that's why she filed bankruptcy. And of course, on the next episode, we will dive into her bankruptcy. Because I'm hearing word on the curve is just all set up bad. So we can definitely read it. Most people haven't did a deep dive on it. But she had filed bankruptcy to shield her or to give her time to come up with something, to give her some relief, to give her something to kind of freeze Cardi B from garnishing her wages. So that was just a strategy that she used. And I told you that she was going to file bankruptcy. What she said about Bishop Whitehead was wrong. We reached out to Bishop. We told Bishop what she said. We sent Bishop Whitehead the recordings of her app. All the stuff that she said, we downloaded it off her app and sent it to Bishop Whitehead, because I wanted him to know what she was saying, because most people, they don't go on her app anymore. Most of the bloggers are not on her app reading in her app. She had post some other stuff on the app, but people are not paying that $12.99 to go on the app and break her story. We will talk about a story here too. We got a couple of stories that we will cover on our program, but the masses are not doing that. And so they will wait for me to go live on her app and read and see what she posts, and then they will regurgitate what I said. But people are losing the juice, watching her show. They're no longer seeing TashaKLive.com like they used to. The foot traffic is very down. It's not the same anymore. And so now she's trying to get more money. So now she's trying to do more live shows to get some money coming in. She needs some bread, coming into her war chest. But I still, that doesn't excuse her for lying on Bishop Whitehead. She have not shown no receipt that Foxy Brown was running a credit card fraud with Lamar Whitehead. She haven't posted a text message on her show. She haven't posted a receipt on her show. She just goes down there and just slandering people's name. And I'm with Bishop Whitehead. Sue, because if she's lying on you and it could just damage your reputation, then you should sue to make sure that this will never happen to you again. And I'm saying that because people think it's okay to just sit here and just slander people. No. I mean, if they want to be petty and sue. But we all know the process of a lawsuit. You have to serve them. You have to serve them. They have to respond to it. The judge, maybe in this particular case, will tell them to go on and settle, just like he tried to encourage them to settle already previously. So we will see. Mr. Ponder is an awesome attorney, one of the best civil attorneys out in the nation. He's a great attorney. And we're going to see how this is going to play out in the future because he's an awesome attorney. Really, a very powerful attorney. And I don't think that Mr. Ponder will just write up this paperwork and just be like, oh, this is unbeatable. I believe that Mr. Ponder will do a good job and he will fight this case all the way up to the courts. And I believe that he will win. Okay. I believe so. All right. So we had posted it on the website, but he's not going to get 360 million. No. Many people are saying on the chat, one person said he ain't going to get that money. He going to be locked up before it even go to trial. Let me go under there because we posted it on the wilddetroit.com. And one of the comments on the website said, they said this verbatim. They said he's going to be in prison before the paperwork even hits the judge's desk. And she didn't even say anything that it isn't already posted in the media. Someone said under that comment, under the wilddetroit.com, said exactly. He's suing anyone that talks about his wretchedness. And so I disagree. I feel like he should sue. And just because the federal government, the Department of Justice, sue you, arrest you or indict you, that doesn't mean that you're going to win. Andrew Gillum, the former mayor in I forgot the city in Florida. He actually almost won to be the first black mayor in Florida. He lost to Ron DeSantis. So he had multiple charges that they had, against him. He beat it. And the rest of the charges they dropped. So just because the federal government, even though they do have about in the 90% percentile success rate, but that's not a guarantee that Bishop Whitehead will serve time in prison. We don't know. We have to see how this is going to play out. And before I make my conclusion about his criminal probe, I'm going to make sure that I get more details, and I will make an answer in the upcoming months. I'm just not ready to make that prediction. All of my predictions have been spot on. So before I make that prediction, give me about a couple of more weeks. Let me sleep on it, and then I will make my answer about if he will be found guilty. But as of right now, I would 1,000% have this conversation about Bishop Whitehead. And listen, I love Bishop Whitehead because Bishop Whitehead went live and he was talking about being a pastor, and then people were saying that they want pastors to be broke. No, pastors should not be broke. You know what I'm saying? We can't deal with pastors being broke at all. Like, I think people want our pastors to be broke. No, I don't want my pastor to be broke. I want my pastor to live good. But while my pastor are living good, I also want his congregation to live good. The pastor is the head of the church. The body of the church should be looking good as well. I'm going to say it again. The body of the church should be looking good as well. I don't just want my head looked together, because a lot of people, they get their hair done, but their body is messed up. I want the head look good and also the body looking good as well. Can I get an amen? So I don't see a problem with it. And then I also don't see a problem with him wearing jewelry. It's nothing wrong looking nice, bling, bling. But I think the media, because they never seen a powerful black man that got money, and they always got to say bling, bling. They don't say that about Donald Trump. and say the bling bling tower. They call him the bling bling bishop because I think it's very disgusting. And I believe it's outrageous and racist of them using that type of term to describe bishop. Because bishops should be able to have mansions and they should be able to have private jets, but their congregation should be thriving. Now, I won't have a problem if your pastor got a mansion and a lot of your people got mansion, multiple business. I won't have a problem with that because we all is surviving. The issue that I have with some pastors is that they're living good, eating good, but a lot of their congregants are suffering financially. Can't pay their rent, living in public housing, living in shelters, they have homeless, living in a car. So I don't see, I really want to say that, and I speak on that. You know, I don't have a problem with pastors looking good, but I see a problem that you got all this bling, 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 and your people are suffering. Amen. So I just have a problem with that. But I do believe that pastors should look good. I'm just saying make sure the congregation look good as well. Is what I'm saying. But when it comes to Tasha K, I feel like is a known liar. She's right now sending invitations for people to come to her live taping. They all declined. She invited Boosie to come to her live taping. She also invited some Florida rappers, some very popular Florida rappers. She invited Trina and Trick Daddy. They both declined to come on her show, to come on her live taping. She trying her best to get them on her live taping. She's trying right now to get big bucks sponsors. They all declining her. And so it would just pretty much be her with a microphone and sitting on that stage. Because in order for her to compete like Vlad TV, you must pay that money. So she's really trying all day long to really get all type of people. She even tried to reach out to DC Young Fly, even though he's grieving right now because his girlfriend wanted to get her body snatched, and she, according to the streets, were found expired in the hotel room. So I just feel like again, she's trying to go on tour, but nobody's really talking about it. And it's not going to be an arena. Lovely T Tour is definitely going to be a huge, bigger, and better event than Unwind with Tasha K. Now, we can open up the phone lines. Now, do y'all think he's going to win this? I want to say this. We posted all the documents on wileythetroll.com. All of it is posted there. Every single document is posted there. I got Bishop Whitehead back. He's an amazing preacher, and I believe he's a realist. I believe that he understands about social media, and I've always told him, and I'm gonna tell you this: whenever he's ready to be a blogger, he's gonna dominate because it's a lane out here. He's a straight man. He ain't in a closet like Larry Reed. He's straight. You know what I'm saying? He don't touch on young boys like Larry Reed. So I believe that he's just a straight guy, and it's time that we get him, on the show to have a conversation. So I definitely think he's going to win because I believe so. We love our pastor. We talked to our pastor, Bishop Whitehead, and we sent him the information, and I sent it to him again. And then it's also another video of her trashing Bishop Whitehead that I forgot to send them. Like I sent the other two, but it's actually another video, I believe. Yeah, it's another one that she was trashing him. So about a couple of weeks ago, but nobody talked about it because we're not paying $12.99 to see her cuss out people, drink wine, be slurring on her words, drinking, talk. You know what I'm saying? Reading off a teleprompter. We ain't got time for you gurgitating just BS stories just to feel content. No, it don't feel organic. And then when you go on the app, she don't interview none of the celebrities at all. She's interviewing felons, like scam artists. Like she don't interview like the source. You know what I'm saying? She ain't getting the source. And so that's why the app ain't popping like that. Now, Lovely T app, Lovely T, was doing very well. Now, another thing about Tasha K, she going off on a TikTok star about the TikTok star called her transphobic and homophobic. And then she decided to go live, and call the brother an F word. And of course, I don't disagree with what she said because I don't understand why are we. And I'm gonna tell you why before y'all. Oh, you don't disagree? No. And let me tell you why. Because when a black woman is responding and saying, "Okay, I don't like what you did," that's giving me the F mentality that you're saying. Because what she was saying in the video is that she birthed women and men. She birthed the community, meaning that we shouldn't be replaced. We are women. We are not cisgender women. You know, she was just giving her idea. Wasn't disrespectful. She was giving a popular idea that most Black women believe in. Most women, period, believe in, no matter what the color you are. And so he decided to use her content to grow his TikTok and said she's transphobic. And then she started calling him an F word. And then he's came out and said not only is she transphobic, she's also homophobic. But then I went on that same guy's TikTok and did a little digging. He also called Black women B's. So when you call Black woman a B and disrespectful call them an H word and a B word, last time I checked, a B word is a female dog. So are you heterosexual phobia? Is that heterosexual phobia? Just like when other bloggers, you know, they get mad or women, you should understand being called fish. But if that same woman call you an F word, oh, we ready to protest and ready to go cry in a rainbow flag. So I don't understand the outrage. I really don't understand the outrage. I don't get the outrage, because if you want respect and you want to be respected clearly, then stop calling Black women bees. Stop disrespecting their yoni, saying it stink when you get mad. So, but when they go low and say, okay, you an F word, oh, that's a problem. Oh my gosh, you should be canceled. I don't do, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand the logic with that, honestly. Because where is the protection when Black women are being called bees? Where's their protection at? Where's the protection? They call them bees left and right with the pink nails on, right? And pink thongs. Where is the protection for the women? Like, who is going to rally and protect them? Who's going to protect the Black women, right? When they're being disrespected and called all type of names. But there is no protection. There is no word. But when their community say something, oh, they automatically. And they would say it among themselves, like, you had a guy, Amir, he immediately, tried to label me transphobic. But of course, that's a bunch of lies, because I love trans. I love trans women. But I also am a realist that I'm always going, and when I say a realist, I'm always going to give my opinion. No matter how uncomfortable it may make you feel, we should be able to give our opinion, and we could just leave the table by we could have to agree to disagree. That's it. And no problem. But to Bishop Whitehead, there you go. Now, we're going to open up the phone lines. Let's open up the phone lines. If y'all want to call in, I told you this wasn't going to be a lengthy live, because we got more videos to do tomorrow. So I didn't want to make this too lengthy, because I really didn't want to make this too lengthy, because I have so much content and I do need to catch up on a good 8 hours sleep, because I had about 5.5 or 6 hours. So I want to get a full 8 hour rest. Okay. So tomorrow we'll be going live tomorrow night. It will be almost midnight. Like right now, like almost 11, like almost midnight. So almost midnight. So that's how that is. We're almost midnight. So again, we are definitely we're definitely gonna go live and talk about it. Okay, so let me see. I could put the number on the screen here if y'all want to call in and give y'all thoughts. Like I said, we wasn't gonna be here all day. We said what we said. We've been doing content all day. We are the hardest working platform out here, giving y'all as much content as possible. We was on Station Head. We did multiple episodes on Station Head. We was on Station Head yesterday for 5 hours. So we was just doing multiple content. Like, we're everywhere doing content, breaking stories. And also I'm running a website that we have to approve each post before it goes public. So it's a lot of things that are going on in here. So let's go. Callers, child. Let's get to the callers. Hello, you live on the air.
Hey, Wally, how are you tonight?
I'm doing wonderful tonight. I actually had a barbecue, ate good today. No sauce, no sugar, no bread. So it was a good old day today.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday tomorrow, so it won't be no salt, but we definitely going to have some carbs. But, yeah, good for you.
Yeah, so what's on your mind? What's on your mind? What you got to say today?
I'm always trying. I'm like, okay, because I mess with Cardi B, right? And I know how, I was kind of like, I just wish Tasha K would have took it down. But it's like every time I try to be okay with you, Tasha, here you go. Why you come on, Tasha? Just give the content. Why do you go around and slander people and make it hard for people to want to reinvest in your platform? I remember the last time I asked you, I said, well, do you think she can rebrand if she just pays the money back? But I think it's going to be hard for Tasha K to do that if she continues to get these lawsuits and she continues to be caught up in controversy. And I understand that she's a content creator and she feels as though any publicity is good publicity. But that was a big, 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 big deal with Cardi B, and then here you come again with this with the bishop. And I do feel like because Bishop Whitehead was being already saying that he was going to go to jail and that he had these federal charges, that she felt like the general public and the African American community had pretty much already passed him around and just given up on him, that she felt like no one would take notice and see that this was shiesty. So Tasha K, I'm gonna call BS on this one on you this time. It's BS. I just really wish that Tasha K could learn from number one, the $4 million lawsuit in which she was 1,010% wrong. And it just seems like maybe that wasn't enough. Cause I think she thinks she has figured out how to work the system. To see what Tasha K forgets is that okay, once they'll let you do something, but you don't even have the features that the masses smile upon as an African American woman. So I mean, I just want her to be careful with it as long as she's doing things within the legal limitations of bankruptcies and stuff of that nature. Because I do think that Bishop Whitehead has a strong case against her. I don't think that he'll get the $360 million, but I do think that he will win the case if it does go that far. And I just don't think that it's worth the publicity. He's not even as big as Cardi B, but I don't know. Maybe he is in New York, but not worldwide as a Cardi B. So would it even be worth it, Tasha K, to have your name back in the tabloid?
All right. Okay. Well, thank you so very much for calling in. All right. So, people, that's what people have to say. People were saying, um, you wish you had Tasha K platform. No, I don't want her platform. I don't dream to have her type of success. I don't want her platform. That's hers. I don't want something that she have. I'm building my own, right? So I don't want her platform. All right. So y'all can go ahead on with that. But we will always be there. I may be. I probably will be at her event, in a disguise, just to be in the audience to see how she's doing. She won't know I'm there. I will be in a disguise. So we may take a trip to Florida. I have a connect in Florida. We may be there to see her. We may go and see how she's doing, to have a good old time with her in Florida, but in a disguise. Though I can be in a character. I'm a professional catfisher, so I will be in a character. I will catfish, be a catfish wino. So I will be in a disguise. So I may, show up there. I don't know yet. I will let you all know before I would make that decision to show up in a disguise, to show up in a disguise and everything like that. I would definitely do that and show up in a disguise going there as well. So I'm just saying. So we will see to definitely have that conversation in the future. Now I want to say thank y'all so very much for tuning in, because this was a good live. Because we have so many more shows, you guys. I'm trying to space it all out. Right now, we have about 5 or 6 topics, shows that we haven't even done yet, because you can't do everything. So we do have a weekend of shows. Like, it will not be dry this weekend. It's some stuff that people haven't even talked about. Nobody talked about it. So we're gonna dive into it tomorrow. You will be. They said pride is an awful thing. Somebody said I saw that. So that's what I'm saying. It will definitely, like I'm telling you, 1,000% people, we will be breaking stories, man. That's exactly what we be. And we thank y'all so very much for calling in and showing love. And we love y'all so very much. for coming in and all of that good stuff. The number is wilderthetroll.com. I'm sorry, our website, wilderthetroll.com. I want to thank the bishop, thank his legal team, and we're praying for the bishop and all his endeavors in this particular situation. Now, before I go, I want to do a poll really quickly. Press 1 if you think Bishop Whitehead is going to win the lawsuit. Press 1 if you think Bishop Whitehead is going to win. Let me see if I can post that in here. I'm gonna do a poll really quick before I want to see what y'all headspace. Do you think Bishop Whitehead is going to win against Tasha in court? Okay, let's see. Let me see. Where is this at? Oh no, I don't want to do that. This one I want to do. Okay. All right. Do that. Oh, wait. No, it's a poll. It's a poll. What is it? Where's the poll at? I'm trying to do the poll, you guys. Oh, okay. I see it. So we're gonna put that. Okay, let's see if you're gonna win. All right. I'm doing a poll, y'all. Hey, what's up? You alive on the Wiley Show? Make sure y'all click on the answer in the chat. I want to see where that is at, and I'm also going to post that same question on the community wall. Carly, you're live on the air.
Hi, Wiley. Hi, Kat.
Hi.
I definitely think Bishop Whitehead is going to win his lawsuit.
Can you hear me? You there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I definitely think he has a case, and he's going to win his lawsuit. Also, his attorney, Mr. Ponder, is a fabulous attorney. So.
So you say you think he's going to win?
He is, yes.
Okay, but do you think he's going to get the $360 million?
I believe the judge will actually award him $500 million for all of his trouble.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure will.
So you think he's gonna get it? Okay.
Oh, he is. He definitely is.
All right. Because you gotta understand, he got a lawsuit against Larry Reed. He got a lawsuit against Miss the radio show host for hundreds of million. A lawsuit for $100 million against King Giles. A lawsuit against Larry Reed for $100 million, and now a lawsuit against Tasha K for $100 million.
He's gonna be so rich.
So yeah. So but yeah, that's how it's gonna be. We shall see. Because like I said, I'm gonna cover this. I don't care what nobody say, whether he win or lose, we will cover it. All right. Thank you,
Are you gonna go to the trial?
You said what?
Are you gonna go to the trial?
No, not gonna do that.
Okay.
That's probably gonna be he's suing in New York. I don't know if it's. No, I'm not gonna go. It ain't in New York or in Texas. No, I will be covering it from my house unless I come into a gold mine. Then yes, but as of right now, the answer would be no.
I am praying for that gold mine.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way in the world. Like, no, I'm not gonna. That's a lot of money, and no. And then
well, you
maybe so because it may
have to claim the wealth.
Maybe so because it's no telling where my financial situation will be so much better in the next couple of and by that time frame, because you got to understand, Cardi sued Tasha back in 2018, 2019. So, and they didn't finally get an answer until like last year. So we shall see. That's all I can say. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah. Thank you. Bye. We shall see. That's a good answer. I like that. You never know. I'll be rich. Yeah, I'll go. I'll be rich. I'll be rich. All right. Make sure y'all go check out the website. We have so much story that we haven't even dived into. Thank y'all so very much. I believe we'll be added on to the team by next month. Praise God. Thank you to Proud of Me for calling in. But I believe we'll be added on to the team next month. I really do. That's the goal I'm giving myself. So that's why I'm working so hard. They said yes. Pardon me. I am a believer, but they landed the plane in them people backyard, revealed themselves, and tried to operate a machine and got up. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is, but yes. Thank you to Bishop Whitehead. Now, again, thank you all so very much for staying on subject. Because always we have to stay on subject. Thank you all for being on your best behavior. Speaking about the subject, that is the future because we have a lot of new episodes. Again, if you're not on subject, you will be blocked. Right? We have someone watching the chat and they're sending me information as we speak. If you're not on subject, and right now they say y'all did good. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
My name is Thomas.
You said what?
I said my name is Thomas Mitchell.
You said okay. What's concerned about Bishop Whitehead? Are you associated with Tasha K?
I don't like that bitch.
You gotta go. You gotta go. You trying to troll. You gonna get one little thing up in there. Gotta go. Nope. You ain't gonna be seeing now that top twist situation. Nope. You ain't get out of here with that. If you want to come cuss, go to Station Head. You can cuss all day long. I'm gonna tell you again. If you want to drag and cuss, come over to Station Head where it is unfiltered. All right. So bring all that to Station Head. All right. Bring all that to Station Head. Okay. Shout out to Brother Thomas, brother. But you can't come here with. If you want to come over here, let me drop you the Station Head link. Let me drop you a link on Station Head. Let me just drop you that so you could just get you an account, download the app. So whenever I hit that live, you can bring that Mr. Thomas and drag over there on Station Head. Okay. You could there you go. I'm talking about you can drag me for filth. And cuss me out over there on Station Head. Come on. And make sure y'all hit the cash app because he didn't cuss. Can we get everybody to give a couple of dollars? Because this video, you know what I'm saying? Come on. And y'all haven't donated lately. Let me beg now. Let me beg. Let me beg now. All right. Let me beg now. Hold on. Let me put that cash up there. Give a couple of dollars. You know, it's like he didn't cuss. You know what I'm saying? Good God. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. Okay. Come on, hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. All right. No, I'm not gonna go on Station Head tonight. Not tonight. We are done. All right. We're gonna be resting up so I can be energized for the weekend. Because I got to get up super early to do articles. I mean, not to do it, but to read. What you want? What you want? Oh, come on, show it to me. I put it on mute. You ain't on the camera. No, they didn't want to be able to see you. Hold on, let me mute that. Oh, what? Why would you do that? I thought it was a roadshow me. Like, oh my God. Like that was a Snapchat. That was a Snapchat filter. My sister came out. She said, "Let me show you something." So the Snapchat filter is like a road, and I thought it was a roach on me and my nose. Chat. I thought it was I thought it was a roach on me and my nose. I thought it was a roach on me and my nose. Child, that was associated. They said Wiley. They said bye. Yes, there we go. Okay. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show. How may I help you? You said what? Hello. Okay. Somebody also sent me $7 on the Cash App. Somebody, wait a minute. Somebody sent me $25 on the Cash App. Somebody sent me $7 on the Cash App. And that caller just called in and told me to wash my butt. And that's exactly what I'm going to do because I'm a little sweaty. And so I'm definitely going to do that. She told me to wash my butt. That's exactly what she told me. She told me to wash my butt. That's exactly that lady literally just told me to wash my butt. I don't know if she's like a prophetess, but she called because I was definitely a little sticky because I've been on all this heat, bugs and stuff. So I'm definitely gonna do that. And she called in, wash your, she said it. I'm like, oh, wait. I really needed to wash my butt. Really did. I got the towel right here. The towel literally out here because I'm about to go out and wash it in the outhouse. So in the outhouse. And that's what I'm about to do. And so obviously, wow, like she just literally said it, even though she put a spicy word, because that's what I was about to go do, wash it. I was about to go and wash it. Thank you so much. Y'all sending a $25 Cash App. Somebody also sent an $11 Cash App. I'm saying, wow. So she just told me to wash it. A little must, a little stank, a little must. So you've been out here, bugs. And I'm gonna have to go wash it in the outhouse. I'm gonna wash it in the outhouse. And so she just really said it. She said, go wash your A. Yeah, that's she just said it. And I don't know how she knew it. I don't know if she felt like I'm funky. Little musty. I'm joking. Now they're gonna say Wiley is musty. No, I'm not musty. Oh, child. They said loud. Yeah, I gotta go in the house. So hey, yeah, I don't understand that. Like these folks, like that's what they do, man. They just come here and they do all this type of stuff, man. They come here and they bother us. We be mind our own business. We don't bother a soul, and they just be bothering us. Okay, we mind our own business. Okay. All right. Let me see. Hey, y'all. I see y'all in here. Hey, y'all. How you been doing since you've been watching the Wiley Show? Hey, y'all. How you been doing since you've been watching the Wiley Show? Yes. Yes. Thank y'all so very much. This was fun. Like that lady literally told me. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. But these people are definitely that type of way. So let's get into the poll. I want to definitely get into that. Right now, the poll is at right now with 71 votes. Only 20% said yes, he's gonna win that lawsuit. I'm sorry, and 80% said no. Wow. That is the poll right now. Okay. That is the poll right now. When it comes to stuff like that. Wow. Thank you so very much for coming on the show and with your beautiful selves. God bless you for those that sent us donations because we need it, because we will be going back to City Hall. We'll be covering some things in Chicago. Y'all gonna be seeing us going downtown. Hey, we going downtown. We gonna be going downtown and stuff. Also, my coworker, she is a bartender at a bar. Hey, we going to the bar downtown. I mean, up north. Yeah. So we're gonna be traveling more for our show as well, not just political stuff, but also the nightlife and covering it and having a good old time. So hey. So we're looking for security. So if you are in the building, if you know of a security agency that we can work with, please hit us up. We definitely looking for security. Every once in a while, we will have security. In some parts, we will have security for certain little area. I always want to do it. I just want to try it so we can tape it so it'll look like I'm something. Okay. All right, okay, and I'm gonna have an Uber Black and some security. So I want to do it. So of course I have to save up for it, but we want to do security. We want to have a section just one time. You know what I'm saying, Dream? I want to have a little section. I think my girls T T. Okay. Uh, let me see. She wanted an Airbnb. That's what she wanted, an Airbnb. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know how much the Airbnb gonna cost, but she want to come on the show. They got to be strong and Wally. They look like security. Uber Black, yes. Oh, Uber Black, yes. Because I have to go to. I'm gonna go. Me and La Maria, we're gonna go to the African Fest. Not this particular year because, of course, my summer is kind of booked up. But I am going to plan that to go to the African Fest because I asked Love Maria, I asked her on IG, I said, do they still have the African Fest? She said yes, every year. Because I went there and I went to African Fest one year out there in Maryland, and it was beautiful. It was nice, having a good time with Brandy. And so I would love to see how progressive Baltimore and Maryland have it. And of course, Zimba Adams lived in Baltimore as well. So Baltimore is such I just want to go back to Baltimore, and I actually have a boyfriend, not a boyfriend, but a boy toy, in Baltimore. So and I have another subscriber that live in Baltimore too. So I probably am going to try to go next year to the African Fest because I do want to go to the African Fest this year. So I'm gonna definitely keep in contact. You're gonna be my point of contact for the African Fest. And all that. So I'm definitely going to do that. So we can definitely go to the African Fest. Yeah. So we looking forward. Hey, Cocaine, I see you. I see you. Yes, we will have a good time. Yes, I love let's go because like I said, I haven't been in Baltimore since 2013, 12, 14. Yeah. It's been that long. It's been that long. Okay. It's been that long. Also, I don't know how to screen record on this phone. Can somebody help me screen record on this phone? Let me Google it. The screen record on this phone. I do want to thank all the people that have sent us cash apps because we desperately need it. Okay. Okay. Hey, man, to that. Is it at the top? I don't know. I don't see it. So I'm gonna have to see about. I'm gonna have to really Google this. Okay. Yeah, the African Fest. I think, I don't know if they call it African Fest, but I call it African Fest. We would, yes. Oh, she saw eight ram, eight Afram. Okay, Afram. Okay, I call it African Fest. They didn't change the AFRAM. Okay, all right, yes. So I would love to go to that next year and have a good old time for that because it was fun. Like the last time I went, it was so fun because Brandy performed that year. I do remember that Brandy performed. Little Black Boy, You Beautiful. Make sure a little black girl, you're enough when times get hard. Always remember to put God first. Subscribe to our website, www.wildercharles.com. I need you all because we need to get those views up on that site by just watching, telling us what we can do to make it better. Please always email me, DM us any stories that you want us to cover. Please let us know. And like I said, we try to add back, get our team, and try to add on to the team by next year. But only to do that, we need your help. And if you can't help us financially, you can help us by watching and sharing. Sharing is free. But if you want to be a financial contribution to us, please do. But please go to our website. We need your support. Please share it on your page. Like share it on your Facebook page. Share on your Twitter. Share on your Instagram. When we post a story, share. Put a caption on the story. Share. Especially some of y'all are very popular on Facebook. So share it on your Facebook page today. That's your homework. If you love us, don't keep us a secret. Let everybody know and your family and friends about our show. Thank y'all so very much. Tasha K do have reach. My mother watched Tasha K show when she was interviewing Latasha Scott. My mother said, "Oh yeah, I seen Tasha K, and I don't know about her, but she interviewed Latasha, and Latasha ain't no Christian, blah blah blah." So she was watching Latasha like my mother, and she's not a person that she's on YouTube, like she watches YouTube, but she's not like she. It so happened that Tasha K video came down her Facebook timeline. Somehow my mother watched it. I believe she probably watched it on YouTube because she do be on YouTube a lot. She watched me. She watched everybody. She do have some of her favorites that she watched. Of course, she watched a lot of people. But thank y'all so very much. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. I got my nuts here. I got whole cashew roasted and salted. I really like the plain without salt because salt make me thirsty. But I'm assuming I like the salt because it makes me drink more water. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm about to clean it already up. And y'all, I didn't already clean the dishes because usually how my routine goes, I do a show, I clean up, do a little light cleaning, so my mom don't have to do too much. So I make sure all that's done. But this time I was a little smarter today. I said, let me do half batch of this, then the second batch, and then when I pushed the show up, because they were playing a lot of music out here. And so I said, I can't do the show with all this music in place. So I said, let me reschedule the show. And then soon when it got done, we went live. And then all the dishes are done. So now I can take a shower. I can get together, eat a little meal, and go to sleep. Now, we won't do no station here tonight. We're going to rest. We're going to be back tomorrow. Make sure y'all rest because we got a videos that we're going to post tomorrow. And also for Sunday, next Sunday is Father's Day. So we're going to try to do something, have a Father's Day message for Sunday of June 18th. So God bless you and thank you is my prayers. Love you. Love you to the members. God bless you. All of y'all in here showing y'all love. We will do something with the members Zoom. So we will make sure we do it. Not this particular weekend. I want to make sure I'm completely free to spend time with because I don't want to rush the live over there on the Zoom. So I gotta I'm still preparing my material for our Zoom the agenda that we're gonna do. All right. Let me see. Where's the poll at? Did we finish it? Okay, let me see. Let me see what's on the community wall. The community wall, it is actually at wow. Out of 44 votes, they said yes, 18, and no, 82 votes. I'm sorry, 18 said yes, he would win. 82% said no. Wow. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, remember to put God first. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Peace.